Klein. What's up? Happy early Thanksgiving. Everyone excited about Thanksgiving? Get to hang out with your families? Yeah. No. It's fine, but I grew up as a middle child, and I didn't have the typical middle child syndrome. There's always a little stress between my brother and sister, because my brother and sister think that I'm better than them, which is really weird, because I actually didn't think they were that insightful. But growing up, my family was a little odd, and my dad was kind of this wannabe hippie, and not kidding, during the LA riots, he made a sandwich board, and he wrote "Peace Through Music," and then he went walking down Wilshire Boulevard. And I was really embarrassed. I'm in high school. I was like, "Dad, what are you doing? You don't even play an instrument." He's like, "Shh, shh, shh. Peace through music." What do you say to that? My mom is a little quirky. She's really into our dogs, and so she would cook for them a lot. Never really cooked for us. But I wake up in the morning, I got omelets. She's cooking gravy and pouring it on the dog food. I'm like, why do the dogs have such special treatment? I cracked their code, so I peed on the couch. Twice, just to be sure. I'll show them. Also, my mom, she found a thermometer. It was like, oh my God, 104 degrees. Where's the dog? Where's Matt? Get him in the car. We gotta go. Everyone in the car. We gotta go. And I'm like, no, Mom, I have 104 degree temperature. She's like, oh, all right, everyone out of the car. Just power through. You'll be fine. And we did do one traditional kind of family trip. It was actually around Thanksgiving. We went to the Grand Canyon. And when we left, it was a really good bonding experience for all of us. I was like, hey, Mom, that was fun. We all got to bond. And how'd you like it? And we're at the kind of cafe on our way out. And she's like, oh, it's so great. This cafe has real whipped cream. She likes to revel in the little things. I'm like, Mom, no. How did you like the trip? Bonding? Oh, it was okay. But this cafe, it's not even out of a can. So we're all leaving, and I'm looking for my sister, Elise. And I'm like, hey, where's Elise? I think we left her at the cafe. Oh, yeah, it's fine. But did you see his scarf? It's solid wool. There we go. I'm a professional. So I like to escape, obviously, from my family. And I like to go on Facebook. I go on Facebook a lot. I post a lot of interesting articles, things insightful. And people are like, oh, why do you post so much on Facebook? So I'm going to tell them why. And they're like, wait. I need to finish this Facebook quiz and figure out which kind of mollusk I am. Squid. That's so mean. Also, I'm on email a lot, and I get bombarded with a lot of ads and email offers. And I don't know why people get mad, right? Everyone's mad. They get all these email offers. I've opened every single one of those offers, and I've never gotten a virus. And my penis is now 23 feet long, so it's worked out really well. One thing, when I'm not doing comedy, I work at the Registrar of Voters. You guys like to vote? There was more applause for the 23-foot penis than there was for voting. What does that say about all of you? So I'm in a training video. I play a character named Henry the Inspector, and all the poll workers love the video, and I'm like a celebrity to them. I literally go out in public, and they come up to me like, oh my God, you're Henry the Inspector. I'm probably the only civil servant in this country that has groupies. And, it's great. I like to, I try not to let it get to my head, and I try to stay real, and when Malo asked me to come tonight and perform here in this lovely lounge, I told them I wouldn't charge them. But my wife thinks that maybe it's all kind of going to my head. We were walking out of the store on Melrose the other day, and there's a guy with a camera, and I ran over and I knocked it down and I kicked him, and I was like, fuck off, man! No pictures! And she's like, Jeff, what are you doing? I'm like, that guy clearly worked for TMZ. She's like, that guy worked for the Public Works Department. Couldn't you see the orange vest? Never mind. I don't expect you guys to understand me. Regular people don't get what we go through. So speaking of my wife, actually, she's half Mexican, half Chinese. She's a Chexican. And we recently had a daughter. She's 8 months old. And thank you. And I'm really excited, but I'm also kind of nervous because being half Chexican, half Jewish, it's kind of a traffic jam of oppression. But one thing I'm really excited about is when my daughter gets old enough to do chores, I'll only have to pay her $1 to mow my lawn. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. She's gonna make it up on the back end when she overcharges me for the dry cleaning. But I am gonna have to have this conversation with her and sit her down one day and be like, honey, so, when you get older, you'll be able to do things like take advantage of affirmative action, maybe get a leg up in hiring, and when you're driving alone at nighttime, you'll be pulled over for no reason at all. It'll be great. She's really great, and the one thing I start discovering when you have a child is that people are always kind of experts on raising your child, and they'll come up to me and they'll be like, hey, are you researching those preschools? And I'm like, well, she's only 8, that's not, why don't you care about her education? Or, are you gonna do the, snip, snip, the circumcision? I'm like, no, it's a girl. You obviously don't care about her health. What are you talking about? Like, how many kids do you have? None. But I have the internet and the WebMD. By the way, you have swine flu. Another thing that's weird, you start thinking about like these baby games, right? And there's this one, we've all seen it, right? The got your nose, got your nose. If you think about that, that's really weird. That's sort of like, hey, let's play my favorite game. I call it amputee. Got your leg, what you gonna do? Now you gotta get that baby prosthetic. Or how about this one, everyone knows it. Can't see me, now you can. Now you can't, now you're abandoned. All right, thanks a lot, everyone.